Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sky Factory 4.
Welcome back. Nick, we finally have the largest nuclear craft fusion reactor that it is possible to make, and even better than that, Nick, between episodes, this guy has been chugging along, it's been winding up, it's been getting more and more powerful, Nick, and finally, it is at the point where it is producing almost its maximum amount of redstone flux per tick. Much like with the previous reactor, we do have it limited to 90% efficiency just to make sure that it doesn't explode on us, Nick. But first things first, it's just not producing anywhere near as much power as I thought it would, honestly, because we were at like 250,000 redstone flux at like 10% efficiency, and so up at 90%, I thought we were going to be well into the millions. Unfortunately, we're at 989,000 redstone flux, Nick, which is really just offensive, honestly. The fact that it didn't even push over the million mark.
I mean, I'm not disappointed, Isaac. I'm angry. Straight up angry. I'm not disappointed. I am just actually angry.
Yeah.
So look at this. Look how big this is compared to,
I know.
Your little baby Big Nick Energy 1, right? BNE 1.
Yep.
And he's barely producing, what, like 6 times the amount?
Yeah.
Of
think how many
energy?
you could fit in this same area. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. On top of that, people are probably noticing that the game is like real laggy and stuttery.
Jumpy.
Yeah. So turns out this thing is pretty laggy, just in general. Maybe an hour after I'm gonna turn this just off completely. But yeah, maybe about an hour after we finished the last episode, I got a little message, Nick, from one of our server admins that was like, "Hey Isaac, about that reactor that you and Nick have built, may or may not be just destroying the server because it's just so freaking laggy, which is not great, Nick. You know, it's not where we want to be."
Come here, Isaac. Come here. Come over here. Come and join me, man. Come here. Look at it. Why is this laggy? Isaac, look at it. It's a f***ing square with some purple gas in it. Why is it so bad? It's making my game jump. I couldn't sync my audio.
Oh man,
because it's just a big. It's not even filled. It's hollow square, guys. I mean, I don't know about you, but right now, from my viewpoint, I am looking at a hollow square. Why,
Nick?
Terrible.
Nick,
terrible.
Nick, I've shut it down.
Okay,
I've turned it off. I've pulled the plug. It's done. Game over.
Game over.
Don't, man. Don't. Fun fact, don't stand in the purple. I stood in the
come to bite you in the ass. Purple gas.
I stood in the plasma, and it does do a little bit of
felt a bit of a sensation there, Isaac.
we should sell access to that, Nick. I think people
I'm growing
would pay
a tail, Isaac. Is that normal?
Probably. Plasma. Oh man.
Wow.
So much hard work, so much effort. We did it. We got the massive 24 by 24 by 24 reactor, Nick, but alas, it was not meant to be, unfortunately.
We weren't even given the credit for it either in the quest book.
I know.
Which is it's like rubbing salt in the wound, insult to injury. Jesus Christ.
But Nick, we do things not because they are easy, but because we want recognition. And even though we didn't get the recognition, we still did things.
We still did it anyway.
And,
so I think the biggest loser here, Isaac, is actually us. But you know what? Another day, another dollar, Isaac. Even though we didn't earn any dollars today, it's fine. You just gotta move on, Isaac. You just gotta move on.
How many more? Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Well, here it goes. Yeah. Because we pulled the core out, Nick. The reactor is melting down.
Oh my god.
As the plasma breaks through the outer core of the reactor here. All of our
the only time when it's not laggy is when it's actively blowing up. Thanks, guys. Freaking nuclear craft with your small smingot. Jesus. I'm going to go and hide in a hole somewhere.
Either way, Nick, we should start to do some of the quests here. I did in the last episode do a couple of these quests. And so we're pretty close, Nick, to finishing like the first 5 or 6 chapters here in the quest book. And I really think we can power through quite a lot of these today, Nick, if we really put our domes together and get the work done,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like fucking finally make the glitch armor, Isaac, that I was told to make probably 6 months ago.
Do you know how to make the glitch armor?
Well, you know what? That's a question that need not be asked, Isaac, because the answer is obvious. I have no bloody clue. I'm looking at information, Isaac, and it says TLDR, drop some fragments, lapis and golding into a body of water. What's a fragment? See, that's the problem.
I don't know is the thing. Yeah, I'm also not up to date on what a fragment is.
Okay.
And how that works. Also, our AE2 system is offline, I think due to power crisis management. I don't know where in the world I've put the energy acceptor that pumps power into the system either. Like our network is now so vast that I don't know where anything is, Nick.
Okay. Right. So, to get these glitch fragments, you need glitch hearts. And that requires, Isaac, deep mob learning.
Right.
I have just realized this entire thing is from deep mob learning.
Yes.
So you need a trial key.
Right.
I don't know how on earth you get a trial key, and then you basically shove that into the simulator and then do enough simulations to get it to the highest tier. Yeah. Brilliant.
So is it doable? Like people made it sound like it wasn't that difficult.
Maybe it is doable, Isaac. To be honest, I have no clue. The problem is it's like when the NHS got ransomware attacked, Isaac, and everyone had to use pen and paper to do the appointments. I don't have my wireless crafting terminal working. I can't do anything. I can't do it. I need a manual crafting table. I need some pen and paper.
It's okay, Nick. It's okay. I'm back. I have an energy acceptor. I'm going to whack it down. I'm going to throw on the flux point. Boom. System should, hopefully, very soon, if I set the priority here to like 5, maybe come back online. Is our top reactor still working? Oh, okay. It should be. Is it still? Oh, wait. What? Why? Why?
You're right, man.
What?
Don't tell me that one's melted down too. Oh God.
It's just not. It's our top reactor is not online. What happened here?
This is just turned off.
It's just
I mean, all of these.
Nick, we're done. Oh, look at this. The temperature is rapidly falling in this top reactor.
Oh my
To the point
God.
where it's losing 122,000 Kelvin per tick, which is
it's because
quite
these
something.
Electromagnets aren't powered, Isaac. Why are they not?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I mean, at least it didn't explode.
That's true. Although, you know what? I would have probably preferred it if it did, because that's probably a better explanation than it just turning off.
I mean, if it had exploded, we wouldn't be able to reacquire it going forward. But
that's true. That's true.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hope that how did things go? Oh my!
I don't know.
All of our ethylene generators just have no ethylene in them. Everything is just offline.
Oh
our
God!
whole base is falling apart.
Happened?
No power is anywhere. It's just all falling apart.
All
Nick.
falling
the
apart.
It's just crumbling
happened?
around us. This empire that we've built on such shaky ground is all crumbling beneath us.
It's like the ground suddenly changed into its material into wet paper, Isaac. Whereas everything's falling through it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Like, it looks like we're not getting. Oh, it looks like maybe we're at carrots.
We're out of carrots. That's why everything's falling apart. We're out of carrots. What the front? Isaac, I didn't know that our entire powered empire was based on carrots.
Yep. Our entire system, like everything, just shuts down.
Our entire nuclear reactor
if we don't have carrots.
Is based on an orange vegetable that all those pigs underneath that platform died for.
Oh. So what's happened here is we've run out of carrots. Running out of carrots has meant we don't get the biofuel for the ethylene. The ethylene generators have then depleted. And then once we turned off the big reactor, which was the only thing keeping the small reactor going because it was powering the electromagnets for the small reactor, we suddenly ran out of power for everything. The big reactor shut down, which further exacerbated the problem of the fact that we don't have any carrots now. And so I've tried to kickstart the system with potatoes here, Nick, but I'm not... I'm not at all confident because it has run out of power like almost instantly.
Right. Yeah. It's not as self-sufficient as
there
it
we go.
used to
There we
be.
go. I've prioritized this here. I'll give this a priority of like 6.
So what is powering us right now?
I've just whacked some potatoes into this crusher, and the influx of potatoes here is what is going to keep us going.
Okay.
Because these potatoes, I'm going to put them in the export bus as well here because that should come back online soon. But the potatoes, we have 32,000 of them. They are going to go ahead and get us more biofuel. That biofuel is going to get us ethylene. That ethylene is going to get us power, and it's going to bring us back online. Okay, so things are okay, Nick. Things are okay. We can make this work. And if I go down here and I set this to like priority 6, there we go. The AE2 system is also back online.
Okay, this is good. Wow, that was
I did just see a little thing there that was like our AE2 system uses like 18,000 redstone flux per tick. Just because it's so vast now, we've got so many like acceleration cards and whatnot.
Oh yeah, it is a bit shaky, isn't it? The
yeah,
it's a bit on and off. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Yeah,
it is hanging by a thread, Isaac. It's like it's like Google's main data center, and then someone accidentally like trips over and pulls just the little 2-prong plug out of the wall. Everything just shuts down. That's what's going on right now.
Yep. All of Google's servers are plugged in from one extension cord.
Yeah.
And so everything is just
exactly. Not even fused, guys. Not even fused. Doesn't even have a little red light on the end.
Yeah. Oh boy. It kind of feels, Nick, like we invested all of our money into like Blockbuster stock in like 2009 or something.
Yeah.
And then when the Blockbuster stock went down and all of our carrots disappeared, we just suddenly everything crumbled beneath us, Nick, and we just lost it all.
People don't eat carrots anymore, Isaac. They eat kale.
It's true.
It's
true. Oh man, the carrot, they tried for a long time, Nick, to try and, perpetuate the myth that carrots make you like see in the dark and all this nonsense. But
a lot of garbage,
Nick, it turns out freaking even rabbits don't really like carrots that much. So like, how could you expect humans to like them?
They just eat them on Instagram to try and give them a perception of that kind of life, Isaac.
Yeah, freaking
it's all
those
a lie.
hipster rabbits. Oh my goodness. Man. Here we go. Can I reprogram this? I can. Okay, so I'm going to reprogram all of your flux points here back to mine so we can... Yeah, we should be fine. Like, we should be fine.
Yeah,
this should all...
Because my entire network was for the reactor, and now that's, exploded.
So now we should have enough to keep everything back online here. So this is all good. Everything is...
All right.
Everything I think is working again, which is good. We are going to keep hearing explosions as the reactor slowly... eats itself, but that's fine, Nick.
Isaac,
that's fine.
At this point, keeping on hearing the explosions is just like a metaphor for what's just happened. So I feel like we almost deserve to keep hearing the explosions.
I wasn't prepared for it to be that bad. Like I didn't.
No.
Honestly, before today's episode started, I hadn't even checked the carrot situation. I thought we were just fine. I thought everything was.
You'd expect
it
to be it's perpetual, right? How can we run
self-sufficient.
out? Exactly.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. We got such a big carrot farm.
It's massive, man.
I know. I think it's partly due to the way in which our carrot system is held, or the way it works right now. Right now, or usually the way it works is that you plant the carrots, and then when the carrots are harvested, they're pumped back around via a pipe to the planter again to be planted. Right now, what's happening is the harvester harvests them, they're then pulled into the AE system, and then an export bus is used to pump them out to the planter.
Right.
And an export bus is also used to send them to the, advanced crushing factory over here. And so I think just one too many times it sent things to the crushing factory before the planter.
Oh, I see. So the crushing factory was nicking all the carrots, Isaac, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So slowly over time it's managed to leach all the carrots out.
I see.
And unfortunately there's no priority system for the export bus. So you can't say, export to this export bus first. At least I don't think there is.
Right.
So there you go, man. I mean, this is fine, Nick. This is fine.
Yeah. Do you need an isotope separator anymore? Of course you don't. I'm getting rid of it. Or I picked it up.
Okay.
All right.
We don't have any slime balls, man. How do we get... Oh, I can craft my green slime. Oh, here we go. We're fine. We got loads of green slime. This is fine. Just gonna make some hydrogel. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Maybe whack that in my hair. You know, get a nice mohawk going or something.
Volume.
Have you ever experimented wildly with your hair, Nick? You ever gone with like a mohawk?
Yeah. In my youth, I used to do a lot of weird things with it. Well, not like outlandish. I didn't like dye it bright pink and like ninja style.
Yeah.
But I used to mess with its style until I found something that worked, and I think I only really realized what worked like a year ago.
Right.
Yeah. Because I look back at like pictures of me 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and it looks like, someone like sculpted my hair with like black rock. Because it was all like shiny and looked like it was like a rock. Because I just blast it with just incredible amounts of hairspray to the point where I was probably just choking Isaac.
Yeah.
But
like now, a full bottle of hair product every morning.
Exactly. But now
just costs so much.
I'm
bald, and there's no
exactly. So I don't need to worry about
product is required.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Okay. This trial keystone needs a 15 by 15 block area. So that means, Isaac, to our extreme demise, I'm gonna have to make the hard decision of taking down the toilet, Isaac, and I'm really going to regret it.
Whoa. Nick, I'm not going to lie. I hate this of that you've built over here. But I'm not going to lie, Nick. The comment section are very happy with the construction that you've managed to achieve.
It's like a piece of us now, Isaac. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, right?
Exactly, man.
It wasn't what they envisioned it to be.
Yeah.
However, if they, made it the freaking upright Tower of Pisa, no one would bloody visit.
The fully functional, normal building that we have.
Normal
nothing wrong with it.
completely structurally sound Tower of Pisa. Flawless, Isaac. Literally.
That's brilliant.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Why don't more countries do that, Nick? I feel like we could, take a couple of the buildings that are down in London, maybe some of our other cities,
just knock them to the ground. Just the rubble gherkin. It would get so much more tourism.
Just get like what are those machines called? The big cranes that have like a big ball
wrecking balls,
into the building.
Isaac. Think of Miley Cyrus. Get
a big old crane with a wrecking ball and just swing it at one of the buildings, and then suddenly it'll call it the
wrecked
bit.
The wrecked shard, right?
Yeah, why not?
There's, and people deliberately visit it to go up it, to see the big hole in the side of it, to feel the breeze that wants to suck them out of it.
Yeah.
To feel the foundations of the building shaking because it's no longer structurally sound, because that is what makes it special, Isaac.
That's what makes it fun. Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like that's what this toilet has become, Isaac. And I'm now actually extending Toilet Island because I need a 15 by 15 area that's free for this trial keystone for some reason. I don't know why. I hope they don't think it's some kind of Beyblade battle arena or something like that, because, personally,
oh man, did you play Beyblades as a child?
Hell yeah, Isaac.
As a kid? Oh yeah.
Had your little Beyblade arena, had your little Beyblades with little rippers.
All the rage.
All the rage.
I don't know what the point of those arenas was. Like, it felt like almost instantly any Beyblade would just fly out of that arena, but...
Oh yeah.
I mean,
like...
It feels like the kind of thing that would not be allowed today, right?
Exactly. I was just about to say, we should be thank our lucky stars that, the severe risk of eye injury that Beyblades posed was not really taken into account back then, because then we wouldn't have got to enjoy it.
I don't even know who approved that. I know what we should do. Let's get some metal discs and have kids spin them real fast. And just
at each other.
Into other metal discs. Yeah.
That are spinning equally as fast so that they hit each other and then bounce apart.
Break apart.
At high velocity. There was this boardroom meeting and there was all of them like, oh yes, this is great. Write it down. That's what was happening, Isaac. That's what was happening.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like, man, I'm surprised they weren't more dangerous than they were, man. I feel like if that happened
I'm surprised
today,
more eyes weren't taken out by it, Isaac. But you know what? As said, I'm thankful because we got to enjoy it, man.
maybe there have been eyes taken out. Maybe it's going to be one of those things where in like 2035, there's going to be a documentary following the lives of people who had their eyes, damaged by Beyblades. And it's going to come out that the Beyblade Corporation settled for like billions and, oh man.
Maybe, man.
We should get on that, Nick, before someone else steals our idea.
Yeah. We'll get our documentary team going.
Yeah. I mean, it's just me, you, and an iPhone 6S.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Isaac.
Not just any phone, Nick. We need an iPhone 6S.
We do need iPhone 6. That is what
to make
everyone
this happen.
uses.
It's the industry standard, man. Yeah,
it is the industry standard. iPhone 6S and your hand is the only two things you need, Isaac.
Only two things that you need to
we
be
have both
the
of those
documentarium.
Things. So actually, I don't have an iPhone 6S. Yeah. All right, lads, we have to call it off. Sorry.
Gosh, dang it. Oh man, we were so close, Nick. So close.
So what? No dice. Okay, right.
No dice.
Current key is not attuned. Learn more about attunement in the guide entry for the trial key. Oh my God, Isaac, I need to freaking consult the manual for this garbage. Right, here we go.
Nick, I am one sapling away from obtaining all 28 possible saplings in this freaking game, man. All the Sky Orchard saplings that we've been working through. As soon as I get this Ardite sapling, Nick, we are freaking good to go, man.
Jeez.
Good to go.
Damn. I'm happy for you, man.
Have you seen this? This is a little out of left field, Nick, but I heard an advertisement on the radio earlier today. And the emergency services here in the UK have launched like a new 3 words initiative for determining your location. So there are advertisements on the radio being like, download the 3 words app. The idea being that no matter where you are, in the country, you can give if you call 999, which is emergency services here in the UK for those who don't know, you can give them 3 words and they'll know your exact location.
Oh, yeah.
Now, initially I thought this was going to be like, I didn't even think about it too much, but I figured the 3 words would be like, King's Cross, London.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've heard about this, but it's 3 random words, and because of that, those 3 words could only correspond to your location.
Yeah.
I have heard of
the
this,
app. Yeah, I downloaded the app, and they've got they've just basically covered the UK in a grid, and every single one of the squares in the grid has 3 words associated with that grid. And so, even if you're like on the beach or like halfway up the motorway or, just in a place where it wouldn't be convenient to just say, oh, I'm at, Janky Nick Street, 425 Avenue or something.
Exactly. You can just say, freaking like telephone, washing machine, whirlpool, and then freaking they know exactly where you are.
Yeah. Or you say something like washing machine, longer, Calgon, and they just know where you are.
Exactly. And then they deliver Calgon to your door. Wait, what? This leads me on. It's run by Amazon, Isaac.
This leads me on to the next point, Nick. I feel like this could be used for commercial gain, right?
Right. Of course, we've determined that.
For example, Nick, if, right now, if you want to order, food, or you want to order like an Amazon parcel or anything like that, you have to have an address, right? You have to give them the address and they will bring it to you, Nick. But what about in the future when we're having drones bring pizza to us? What if I can just go to Domino's and say, hey, McDonald's loving it, and they just know where I am
and
instantly.
They just frown at you, like, what the hell, man? And then you say, no, that's where I live. And they're like, what? You live in McDonald's? You're so lucky. And then you go, no, you idiot. It's the new code. They're like, oh. And then the pizza beats you to your own house. That's the whole...
Exactly.
But
you know what I mean? Like, if you imagine you're on a day trip, Nick, imagine you're at the seaside, you're in the sea, like legitimately in the sea, in the front bit of the sea.
Yeah,
and you just like, and then suddenly you're like, you know what? I feel like a Domino's pizza right now. So you whip out your waterproof smartphone.
Yeah.
And
you see the 3 letters, or the 3 words even, because that C part of the C is not going to have a postcode or an address.
Yeah, of course.
And you just say, telly cupboard glass. I figured there you go. All you have to do is look straight up and open your mouth and the slices just fall in.
5 minutes later, a drone drops a whole Domino's pizza right on your forehead.
Exactly.
And it's just brilliant.
Into the sea.
Oh, man. Into the sea. I feel like this is revolutionary, Nick. I feel like we could do this to get delivery anywhere, right?
Oh God.
So
yeah.
I mean, I think it's the future, man. I feel like we should approach emergency services and see if they'd be willing to share their technology for profit.